I'm Paul Muldoon, a poet who, over the past several years, has had the good fortune to record hours of conversations with one of the world's greatest songwriters, Sir Paul McCartney. The result is our new podcast, McCartney, A Life in Lyrics. Listen to McCartney, A Life in Lyrics on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Join us for a season of giving. We're the bank for that. Bank of Clark is making it easy to give to local charities. We're featuring a different one at each of our Bank of Clark locations. To find out how you can support the Bank of Clark's Give with BOC campaign, visit our website at bankofclark.bank or follow us on our social media channels and the hashtag GiveWithBOC. Bank of Clark. We're the bank for that. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month we're talking about goddesses, mythical figures who've shaped culture, history, and imagination around the world. Today we're talking about a deity honored in Haitian Vodou, but this particular goddess originally hailed from Ireland. She represents the blend of African and Celtic religious traditions that happened during European colonization and the Atlantic slave trade. Please welcome Manman Brigitte. Manman Brigitte is one of the most venerated figures in Haitian Vodou. She is a loa, a spirit that acts as an intermediary between humans and the divine creator god, Banye. While Banye is more distant and detached from everyday human affairs, Loa freely act on the human world and are even known to possess humans. But in Vodou, possession isn't scary or evil. It's a way for Loa, like Manman Brigitte, to communicate with humans, guide them in troubled times, and even heal the sick. Loa might also reveal themselves through other elements of nature, like trees, rivers, mountains, or fire. Manman Brigitte is believed to be a version of the Celtic goddess Brigid. She originated in pre-Christian Ireland before the nation was colonized by Britain. Brigid was associated with healing and wisdom. With long, fiery red hair, she served as the connection between humans and the other world. Later, the goddess evolved into Saint Brigid of Kildare, one of the patron saints of Ireland. During the colonial era, many Irish and Scottish people were brought to the Americas and the Caribbean as indentured servants. They usually had to work for 4 to 7 years in exchange for lodging, food, and passage to the New World. Sometimes, indentured servants were people who'd been convicted of crimes and had chosen labor contracts over prison time. The years before freedom could be difficult. These servants did have some rights, but their working conditions were often abusive. During the same period, millions of African people were forcibly taken from their native lands and were violently enslaved. In Haiti, West African religious traditions mixed with Catholicism, and Vodou developed. The practice became a uniting force among enslaved Haitians. It fanned the sparks of revolution that eventually won Haiti independence from France. As Vodou became more popular and spread through other colonies, it came in contact with the traditions of indentured servants, some of whom still held on to Celtic traditions. Catholic saints, Celtic goddesses, and the Loa of Vodou were suddenly all intermingled. And somewhere along the way, Brigid, or Saint Brigid of Kildare, became Manman Brigitte. In Vodou, spirits are divided into houses. Manman Brigitte and her husband, Baron Samedi, ruled over the spirits of the dead. They embody irreverence. They love to drink and curse, and they exude sexuality. But Manman Brigitte is also associated with healing, fertility, and motherhood. She's both feminine and terrifying, intimidating but a protector, especially of women. Manman Brigitte often guards over cemeteries. The gravestone of the first woman buried in a new plot might be marked with her special cross, which features the symbol of a heart or a rooster. It's a sign that she belongs to Manman Brigitte. If you want help from Manman Brigitte, you need to have her favorite offering on hand, rum infused with hot peppers. In exchange, She can keep you safe and guide you through the pain of childbirth, or protect you from abuse or unfaithful lovers. Wrongdoers will be punished harshly. Manman Brigitte also aids worshippers during times of sickness. She will provide healing, or, if the time has come, gently shepherd a Vodou practitioner into death. She's honored in some traditions on November 2nd, which is known as All Souls' Day in many Christian denominations. Other traditions celebrate Maman Brigitte on February 2nd, the feast day for St. Brigid of Kildare. All month we're talking about goddesses. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC-registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
I'm Paul Muldoon, a poet who, over the past several years, has had the good fortune to record hours of conversations with one of the world's greatest songwriters, Sir Paul McCartney. The result is our new podcast, McCartney, A Life in Lyrics. Listen to McCartney, A Life in Lyrics on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dressing.
Oh, French dressing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good.
I'm AJ Jacobs, and my current obsession is puzzles. And that has given birth to my new podcast, The Puzzler.
Something about Mary Poppins?
Exactly.
This is fun.
You can get your daily puzzle nuggets delivered straight to your ears. Listen to The Puzzler every day on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.